Well, welcome to a walk round of my NC30. The bike's 1989 model, and as you can see we've clad it to look like an RVF. I've probably had the bike the last 4 or 5 years, and before that it was standing for 4 or 5 years, so probably due an overhaul, and we've done most of that already. Moving to the front of the bike, we've put brand new tyres on, we've powder coated the wheels, we've powder coated the fork legs and rebuilt the seals. So fork seals are in beautiful condition, and there's no corrosion on the fork legs or anything like that. You can see the seals are fitting beautifully. Moving around to the calipers, we've had to take all the gunge out, re-clean the calipers, reassemble them, and fitted stainless steel lines on. The stainless steel lines give a lot more brake pressure than the old rubber ones do. The bodywork's fitted is from Hong Kong. I think I paid about 300 quid for it about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's a pretty good fit. You can see just there, just behind the indicator, it's not quite perfect, but there's probably a little bit more alignment work to do on it, to be honest. The bike's had an oil change, oil filter change, new coolant, new brake fluid obviously, so all the fluids have been changed. Moving to the back of the bike, we've got a brand new rear tyre, so it's a matching pair of Conti road attacks, and obviously powder coated rear wheel as well. The shock's been changed, so that's now an RVF shock with the extra reservoir, which I'm told is far superior. And looking through here, you can actually see fitted a brand new chain as well, which has the bike hasn't really turned a wheel since that's fitted. From an electrics point of view, all the electrics work fine. So we've got, let's have a look, indicators, rear lights, more importantly rear number plate lights. There's an MOT requirement, there they are up there, just about see them. And let's have a look, headlights, it's got the 60-35 bulbs in, which are extremely powerful. Mirrors are in good condition and uncracked. You see we've got the RVF tank on, the RVF seat unit, which meant we had to fit the RVF subframe on as well. And the RVF, this front panel here, also it means that you can fit the air scoops, which I've also got. I've got the air scoop spare, I've got the small metal plate that goes on the side of the silencer, and the keel partner that sits in the front of the fairing, but at the moment you can see it's got 2 splits in it, so that needs patching up before it's fitted. That sits just in here, in this part of the bike. From the point of view of the engine, we'll just start her up. I think that the carb rubbers have probably decayed over the last 10 years or so, become very stiff because the bike's running very lean, so I need choke to start it. You can see this is the choke in the default position parked. This is the choke probably 70% on. We'll go back a little bit more. That's the choke fully on, but it does need some choke to run properly. See, it runs fine. Probably got the tick over set a bit high here. I'm sure it'll settle down in a second. No smoke coming through or anything like that, but it is running. It's not quite running right, and I'm sure this is to do with the fact that we need to replace the carb rubbers. So you can see that it run fine. Obviously I don't want to annoy the neighbours too much, but the jetting isn't quite right, and you can feel that low speed running. Could be the pilot jet and need cleaning. Did replace the, I think they're called needles, the float needles, so maybe I've changed the float level slightly inadvertently without meaning to. But overall, as you can see from the photos on eBay and the overall condition of the bike, it's a very, very pretty bike, and with a little bit of work this will make someone an absolute gem.